Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host of the Grilling to Get Away podcast. Welcome back. Hey, we're glad you're here. If this is your first time, welcome. We love to talk about barbecue and grilling in the backyard, what we're doing, and just talk about recipes, tips, and then also sharing, some things we've learned along the way as well. But this week, Ben and I talk about primarily we talk about steaks, things that we've done and seen in the past, some ideas and thoughts too about things we'd like to try. We got a show coming up, our first major show of the year, the Milwaukee Sports Show. We'll be out there March 9th through the 12th. So if you're in the Milwaukee area, feel free to stop on by our booth and say hi. Again, the sports show is at the Wisconsin State Fair in West Allis. And if you can't be here and come out and see us, we hope you do get a chance to get out there and grill, maybe some steaks and stuff. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you do, we just appreciate that you continue to like and share it with your friends. So here you go. Here's the next podcast episode. We're talking steaks. Oftentimes, life is demanding, stressful, and just won't stop. When needing to take a break, we like to light up the charcoal and crack open a cold one. The Grilling to Get Away podcast is an ongoing conversation about all things barbecue and grilling, from our backyard to yours. So if you sometimes don't know what the heck you're doing, if you like to learn, and if you don't take yourself too seriously, you're in the right spot. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host of the Grilling to Get Away podcast, and I'm here with my buddy.
What's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Ben, man, what's going on?
You tell me, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I am, yeah. It's a great day.
It sure is. Sun's out.
Sun's out here, yeah. It's been, it's busted out the 40s.
I know, it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shorts weather.
I know, yeah. Shorts and a sweatshirt.
And to wear some sunscreen.
Yeah, especially for us fair-skinned people.
Yeah.
But no, we appreciate you being here. This is your first time here. Welcome to the Grilling to Get Away podcast. And we do a couple different things here. We talk about what we cooked during the week if we had a chance to get out and grill. And then we also, kind of pick a topic and go with it. We do some recipes, some tips, some techniques, everything that we're trying out in the backyard. So hopefully you learn and that kind of stuff with us. But we'll talk about everything kind of grilling and barbecuing in the backyard. So happy to have you here.
Absolutely, yeah. I'd also like to throw out there too that we're always looking for new ideas or tips and tricks, and if you do have any out there, please reach out to us. Send them our way. If you're grilling anything interesting, we'd love to hear about it and potentially invite some guests onto the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, we're always looking for inspiration.
Yeah,
a lot of ideas and stuff out there. So
there's tons of stuff. Yeah.
Yep. So speaking of inspiration, did you do anything over the past week?
I did, man. I had. It started off on a low note, Greg. I believe I texted you.
You did, yeah.
I did. It was a rough one.
So, yeah, I mean, I didn't want to ask too many questions over text because I think we should talk about it a little bit.
I don't want to talk.
You don't want to talk about it? All right, well.
No, I'm kidding, man.
Okay.
We'll dive into it
first. So what set the scene. What were you doing?
I was trying to do fish, all right? And
so you're trying how were you doing the fish?
I was kind of trying to do like a beer batter.
Beer battered.
Fish fry.
Okay.
On the grill, but it was just kind of all over the place.
In the cast iron?
I was doing it in the cast iron, yep.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to use my lump charcoal so I could get it nice and hot, right? Like it burns. That to me is like kind of a quick way to get your grill like up to temp fast. It burns hot. It stays, for those kind of quick cooks, it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I think at least. It's going to provide you that smoke and stuff that you're looking for. And get a little bit extra than kind of you're just using the bricks usually.
Yeah. Well, you're like using Cowboy or what were you using?
Yep.
Okay. Cowboy lump.
Yep. The oak hardwood.
Yep.
It was good. It's one of my favorites. I think that was still a little bit left from the pig that we did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good savoring. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So man, I was trying to do it. I've never done something like this before. Have you ever done anything like that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
So I'm intrigued to hear how it went. But did you go off a recipe or was this just?
No, Greg, no? I did. I just went for it, man.
All right. So you're like, hey, I think I know what I'm doing, and let's try it out.
I had this idea in my head, and I just kind of went to went to run with it, right?
That's a bold move.
Yeah. Well, it like I said, didn't turn out the way I intended.
Okay, so in your mind, how did you see this thing going?
Man, like nice kind of golden crispy, like,
okay.
And then
so let's
kind of bigger strips, right? Like
bigger strips. So what type of fish did you use?
Cod. I didn't use the halibut because I was like, hey, I don't want to.
Yeah,
if it doesn't turn out, maybe I should have went all in. That was my first mistake.
Maybe you were doubting yourself from the beginning.
Again, man, it's we don't do like a ton of fish.
Yeah, me either.
So it's kind of like, I didn't want. I wasn't sure. I'm not too confident myself with that yet, and for a good reason.
That's how you learn, man. You gotta try it out.
No, I wasn't like too mad about it. I think I texted you. You were like, "I'm sorry, buddy." I was like, "I think I said life goes on."
It happens. Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
It does. It wasn't terrible.
So you were using the Weber. You had the cast iron. You're doing cod. So how did you batter the fish? Like, what did you use?
I just kind of like let it. I had it just kind of sitting in beer, and then I used it's Louisiana. It's a big, like a yellow bag, specifically for fish. I just kind of like dipped it in the beer, and then just rolled it in.
Is it like breadcrumbs or
pretty much kind of similar? It's like but it's like a seasoning almost at the same time too.
Okay,
so it's kind of like a combo, I guess. And it's gonna put like that nice crispy brown layer on the outside. We've used it before, like kind of inside on the stove top, and it's pretty good. It's got a nice.
Yeah, like if you're doing chicken or something, or
I usually use for fish.
You use it on fish.
Like for fish when we've done cod. Like
my wife's you've done it in the house before, but not on the grill,
right?
Okay.
But even this was still a little bit different. I've never really done it this way.
Okay.
So, we're not like huge fish people. If I do get fish, my wife's not a big fan, so I got to keep it. Can't be too fishy. You know what I mean?
I got you.
So I gotta. Do enough to it to like drown out the fish taste.
Yeah.
So basically just the beer batter. Should have just cooked that.
Yeah, right.
Put it on a hot dog.
Yeah, right.
No, man, it was. So anyway, so I get back to my story, man. Like I went not too long ago. There was like a spill in the garage with like some bricks that I had, like a bag.
Oh, and charcoal.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'd asked for it to be cleaned up.
You had asked.
Yes. I was the one who spilled it, so it was kids. I was like, "Hey, this needs to be picked up, right?"
Okay.
Well, so it got picked up, but they ended up putting all of those bricks in with my lump charcoal bag. Instead of just bagging that bag.
So you had a mix.
Yeah. And so I was pouring it in. I was like, what the hell is this? Like, man. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'm just going to run with it. This is where we're at, right? It's meant to be, right? It wasn't meant to be, Greg. But it was kind of cold and stuff. So, the grill wasn't as hot as I wanted it to be. I was like, all right, well, let's give it a go and stuff. And I did, direct grilling, had it kind of right over, and, I was monitoring it, and I haven't had put a touch of beer in and some oil and stuff, in the cast iron, put the fish in and stuff, and, I was checking it, and I was like, it was sticking really bad, and it was just like, it almost just kind of fell apart in there. Like I said, it wasn't staying hot enough and stuff. I ended up just bringing it inside, finish it off on the stove a bit. I did asparagus with it too, and that turned out good.
That's good.
Yeah, I was happy about the asparagus.
So for the fish, do you think there wasn't enough oil in there?
No, there's plenty of oil, man. It was, I don't know. I'm not sure I would necessarily do it that way again. Or maybe look into it a little bit more.
Okay,
probably be the better route to
go. Grill tip from Ben.
Yeah, do your homework. I think we've talked about that before, but I can't remember. So it was just it was a rough go at it. I ate it the other day, the rest of it for like fish tacos. That was all right. It was good.
Good, yeah.
But it wasn't what I was hoping for.
Okay.
So it was weird. Like the fish cooked, but like the batter didn't. If that makes sense. Like the batter was still kind of just like that,
soggy.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you were looking for crispy.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I don't think it was hot enough.
Yeah.
But, maybe during the summer I'll try again.
Okay.
Get back out there, but
Try it. Yeah.
right now I'm not there.
All right, man. Well, you got to learn somehow.
Yeah, right. So, like I said, life goes on.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I use the cod
Mm-hmm.
instead of the stuff that we got up in Alaska with my dad. So, but then the next night I redeemed myself with some hot dogs.
Oh, solid.
Yeah, it came out great.
We had, you push yourself to the limit,
You
of
do.
what you can do, and then you bring it back down
Yep.
to.
Yep. So I was happy with that. The my daughter had a birthday party on Saturday, and she invited a friend over to spend the night, and her friend's little brother is the same age as my son, and they're good friends, so he's staying the night too.
Oh,
So I was
wow.
cooking for a crowd.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, you got 2 9-year-olds and 2 6-year-olds. Like they're tough.
Mm-hmm.
They're tough. But
Hot dogs and mac and cheese. Huh?
That's exactly what it was, man. Hot dogs and mac and cheese.
Yeah.
But I grilled the hot dogs for them, and we still had a pack of hot dogs from the butcher block. So my wife and I had those, and I was pumped. I was pumped the way they came out, man.
That's great.
Nice. It was awesome.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta go back to the beginning.
Hey,
and be like,
I was okay.
Get a good cook to get your confidence back up.
It brought it right back.
Good.
You know. And then then we did some steaks the next night. And
that's a good segue, Ben.
It sure is, Greg.
Because we want to talk a little bit about steaks today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we I did a ribeye last week.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, when I look back over at questions and our other podcasts we've done over the past few years our one podcast about steaks is got the highest number of listens and downloads.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, maybe we should talk some more about steak. And everybody's got questions about it, or at least some people. It's something that people all know about, and they want to throw a grill on the steak or a steak on the grill. So I cooked a ribeye. What'd you cook?
A sirloin.
A sirloin. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
I did 2.
you did 2.
Yeah. I was just gonna throw some more hot dogs on, but my wife said the kids would want steak too. I was like, well,
oh yeah,
why, so I can dip it in ketchup?
What kind of party was this?
Oh no, this is Sunday night. So
Sunday
the guests were gone.
They were okay. I was gonna say
this is a family dinner. Yeah, I'm not.
I didn't get the invite.
Yeah, nah. Well, wonder why. No, man, it was just us. So
okay, so sirloin, where'd you get it from?
This is from our cow.
Okay,
cow that
so we had a
on.
cow butchered and had some sirloin left over in the freezer, defrosted it.
Yeah.
So do you typically marinate like your steaks and stuff?
It depends, man. I have before, kind of in some hot sauce to get like a nice like kick to it. This time I didn't. I didn't do anything like that. I didn't even use beer, Greg. I've been on a beer kick lately. I've been cooking, but no, man. This one I know you just recently did this where you did a steak and just kind of the last steak you did, you just kept it very simple, right?
Yeah, I try. I don't try and do too much when I'm doing steak.
It depends on the steak, I guess, and what I want out of it.
And
but
kind of the rest of the meal.
Yeah.
But usually when I'm doing a steak, it's like steak and then potatoes.
Yeah, man, that's what I did too. I did
steak,
baked potatoes,
steak or some broccoli. Keeping it really simple. So if I'm doing something like that, like I'm typically keeping what the ingredients that I'm putting on the steak simple. And maybe I'll marinate it once in a while. A little bit of olive oil, some soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce,
nice.
A little hot sauce, something like that. Let that marinate a little bit, maybe an hour or two, and then pat it dry, and then real simple salt, pepper, garlic, or I'll use some of our ground pounder garlic seasoning. I really like that on my beef and my steaks. Usually when I'm doing a nice just simple cut of steak, that's how I'm doing it.
Yeah, and that's honestly, man, that's what I did this time around. I've even in the past I have used a little bit of like a hot buffalo sauce.
Really? On your steak?
Yeah, to marinate it in.
To marinate
steak.
Now you like stuff hotter, so
I like a kick to it. Yes.
Yeah, so you use like whatever Texas Pete or something like that, like buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But like again, like lately, man, I've just used hot brass. Like, I've never
So our hot brass garlic habanero hot sauce.
Yep. Yeah, I want that garlic taste with it. I haven't used Point Blank or jalapeno sauce. I've never done that one. I think it would be good if
you're doing maybe a Tex-Mex.
Like a taco. Yeah. Like for steak tacos
Sure.
or fajitas or something like that. It'd be awesome, I think. But even with that, though, I don't know if I'd necessarily like marinate it with it. I'd probably just put it on at the end, like on my taco or fajita or whatever I'm doing. So no, I kept it simple. I didn't marinate in anything. Just let it defrost. Put it out on the cutting board. I did a little pepper and just some of our ground pounder this time around. I did on mine and my wife's. I put a little fire in the hole, just on one side.
Just on one side.
Just on one side. Yeah, I don't want it to overpower it.
Okay.
I didn't feel like it would, but really, I didn't get a kick from it or anything. I'm not sure. My wife didn't say that she did either, so I'd assume it probably wasn't. If I wanted more of a kick, I probably would have done more.
Okay. Yeah, and I keep it pretty simple.
Yeah.
And then, if we're grilling it up on the grill, that's usually direct heat, high heat.
High heat.
Yeah. Now, do you keep the lid off when you do it, or do you put the lid back on? Because the reason I ask is I usually keep the cover on it. But I saw, Aaron Franklin, famous pitmaster down in, Texas and stuff. He had a show not too long ago on like PBS or whatever. And he was showing how he does steaks, and he simple salt, pepper. And then he puts it directly over the coals, and then he keeps the cover off. So what do you do?
I usually put my cover back on. I did this last time.
Yeah.
But it's quick. I did have I was doing some chicken at the same time, indirect for just kind of meal prep stuff for the week. So I had those on there, and so I was running a little bit of smoke. I threw a piece of pecan on there, and chicken had already been on there for about a half hour, so it wasn't like too much. But yeah, I did close it because I wanted to catch more of that smoke, I guess.
Okay, so you had multiple things going on.
I did, yeah. I had the potatoes on. So like I said, we did baked potatoes with the steak. So, I kept the lid on. The last time that you did your steak, did you put the lid on or did you leave it off?
So it was multiple as well. So I was doing burgers, and then so I had the burgers on already for a little bit, and then I put the steak on and I kept the lid closed. But then at the end, as the burgers were already done, so they were the kids were eating the burgers, but so I left the lid off for the final kind of couple minutes. And yeah, I mean, the thing with that is it's high heat, so you got to watch it, and if you got a fatty steak like a ribeye, you're going to get a lot of fat that drips down, and then you get the flare-ups. So you don't want to keep the cover off, walk away, because you don't want to burn the meat. So there's good, like if you're going to keep the cover off, stay there.
Otherwise, you're not leaving.
Yeah, don't leave. Yeah. But yeah,
that's quick though. If you're leaving that cover off, I mean, you're probably doing it like what? I mean, a minute to 90 seconds aside.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, and that's why you gotta stay there. So if you get flare ups, you can move the meat away from it onto the other side to the cool zone. But yeah, I mean, for this one, it was probably 3 to 4 minutes aside. It was a thicker ribeye, and that got us to medium rare. But I mean, I like keeping the cover off again, because if you do get a little bit of flare up, then that's touching the meat. You get a nice char to it. And with our ground pounder seasoning, it's got just a little bit of sugar in there, so that caramelizes on it. So the ribeye that I had a nice crust on it, and then the inside was nice and pink. So it worked out really well.
Have you ever done steaks in your cast iron on the grill?
On the grill. In the cast iron, no.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
No, I mean, if I were doing that, I'd be inside, like, because I want you're right there anyways. So just throw it on the grate. But yeah, I mean, inside, the cast iron is an awesome tool to use, like especially here during the winter, if you don't want to go, start up the grill for 3 to 4 minutes of a steak or something.
It's the best time to do it, Greg.
Yeah. You can use the cast iron to sear it, and then you could just simply transfer that into the oven to continue to cook it, or you could just cook it completely on the cast iron.
I watched this one video, Greg, of this guy was doing a steak. I think it was a ribeye. It was a little bit thicker, and man, he just used his chimney. So he like put, filled it full of like his fuel. So he's using bricks, and he had it rolling, and then he took his grate and he put it he kind of flipped his chimney over. So like how it has, like, and it has like the kind of holes in the bottom to light your paper, your paper and stuff or whatever you're using. Well, he flipped it over, had it going. So and he put his grate right on top of that.
Oh yeah.
But he was just doing a single steak. So I mean, if you were doing like smaller ones,
yeah,
that might not be the best option. But he just had one going, and he was like, "This is by far my favorite way to cook a steak." My biggest concern was, well, what if that grate tips?
Yeah,
but
you're not. Yeah,
as long as you have good gloves, you can sit there and hold it and stuff. Like, but that again with that one, he was just cooking it real
fast.
Fast. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. It was cool to watch him. To do it. Something to try out sometime.
Probably. Yeah. So I know you do a lot of camping too. Do you have one of those tripods that goes over the like campfire or whatever?
Sure do.
Have you ever done a steak on there?
I don't think we've done it like with the kids or anything. But I know like my dad, like we've done it with my dad and stuff, like as a kid and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. Like we've my dad's done quite a few of them.
Now, I've seen some crazy stuff people do with steaks. Like if they do like a tomahawk, or the tomahawk's got the big bone to it, the dino bone, so to speak. And they drill a hole through the bone.
Oh, yeah.
And then they string up some wire or something like that. And then they hang it like right over the campfire. Have you ever done anything like that?
No, I've never done anything like that. I've seen that too, like where they've done that almost in like kind of a big like homemade like drum barrel smoker, where they've kind of fed it and just had like loose coals in the bottom and kind of covered it and just kind of let it like hang there for like a few hours almost, and just slowly cooking.
That'd be something that'd be cool.
That would be fun to try.
Get a couple of them, string them up, and then just right over the campfire or the fire you got going. I've also saw I follow Steve Raichlen, and he had this must have been 10 years ago already. His Primal Grill series, on PBS. He did a crazy. It's not crazy, but it's not traditional. He had a huge campfire going, and he had these like flat shovels. So one of those garden shovels that's like flat. Obviously, this was brand new. Like it hadn't been used before. But he essentially put that into the campfire, put a little bit of butter in there, and then threw his steaks on there. So he was cooking it on a campfire on a shovel. So I guess if you had to make do with something.
Sure. Probably use like a pitchfork or something like that too. Yeah.
Yeah. And he did one crazy one too, where he just threw the steak right on the coals.
What?
So he had a campfire going.
Yeah.
Salt, pepper. And then he just threw it right on. Threw it right on the wood, the coals from the wood.
I mean, wouldn't that get a bunch of ash all over it and stuff?
It did, but he just cleaned it off when he was done.
Like rinsed it off with water?
No, he just scraped it off. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you'd get it all off. Like, how do you?
I don't know.
That's crazy, man. I don't know about that.
That's like kind of like
last
resort. Like I got to eat this meat. I got to cook it. I'm just gonna throw this on here.
Yeah, I guess. I've never done that.
No.
But that's one way to cook it, Greg.
It is. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna do like a hobo pie. I mean, if I had, I wouldn't necessarily want to do it with steak though, and if I did it like that, I'd probably try and like maybe cube it up with some potatoes or something like that.
Yeah, cut it up a little bit.
Yeah. And like almost like if you're doing like a shish kebab, like like an inch cubes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be willing to try it. It'd be fun.
Sure.
No, I think, camping wise, the easiest way is probably just the tripod. But no, it'd be fun to do the tomahawk like that. Though.
Yeah. Drill a hole through it.
Yeah.
String them up. Let them cook over the fire a little bit.
And just sit and drip pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah. That'd be a good way to do it. So I've been seeing a lot of people doing like a sous vide Do you know what that is, Ben?
No, Greg.
Okay, well,
I'm not as cultured as you.
well, that's right.
Yeah, here we go.
No, well, I haven't done it before, but
okay.
like it's been very popular. A lot of people are doing it. So
Yeah.
sous vide is like a vacuum. It's like a French process, vacuum sealing. So you put the steaks in there. You can put the marinades and stuff, and then you vacuum seal it. And then I guess when you're ready to cook it, you put in the sous vide. It's like water, and it heats it up.
Or you just leave it in the bag?
You leave it in the bag, yeah.
All right.
And then like it's used in like high-end restaurants and stuff.
You just like boil it?
Yeah, I guess.
Boiled steak?
Yeah, I guess. Like I'm looking it up and stuff, and it's you basically put it in there. I mean, we're gonna probably get crushed by people who do this all the time.
You're bringing this up and you don't even know.
No, I'm just asking because I see it all the time.
You think I've done this?
I don't know. I was asking you.
Okay. No, I've never done that, man.
Okay.
I could see how that would be good though.
Yeah.
Like I think it would. It'd probably come out real nice and juicy, but I could see it. If you cooked it too long, it could go south quick and come out like really chewy and stuff. Like,
yeah. So here I'm looking it up, and it's like, so even like Omaha Steaks, they got a thing on how to sous vide a steak.
okay.
And prepare and season it, vacuum seal it.
Do you have a vacuum sealer, Greg?
I don't.
I don't.
I need to get one.
Yeah.
Those are good for storing meats and stuff. But essentially, you fill a large pot with warm water, and then this immersion cooker thing, and you set the temperature to 5 degrees or 10 degrees below the doneness that you want for your steak. So if you want like a medium rare, like 145 internal temp, you set it to like 135,
Okay.
140, and you cook the steaks.
Pull out and let it rest.
Yeah, so it says 1 to 3 hours, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you sear it.
Range.
And
You
then you
sear
sear
it
it
afterwards?
Yeah,
Okay.
Then you once it's finished cooking in that circulator vacuum thing, you remove the steaks from the bag and then you sear them. That's okay.
I mean, it'd probably be really tender. But again, I
Yeah.
could see it going like, if
I
you do it too long, it's even real chewy.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard good things.
I'm sure. I
but
mean,
then,
not
like for me, just reading that's a lot of work.
the
1 to 3 hours.
only thing you're boiling is pasta.
Yeah. I don't know. If you have the sous vide and you like it, let us know.
Yeah.
But I just been seeing a lot of people doing it. I've been hearing it. A lot of people really love it.
It's almost like a reverse sear in a weird way. Like you do that and then you pull it off and you toss it on the grill for like a second. But
right.
I mean, that point, I don't know if I'd want to fire up the grill just to do that.
I don't know. But just I was curious, and I was curious for myself too. I've been looking that stuff up. But
Yep.
Yeah, I'd probably just skip all those steps and just throw it on the grill. But that's just me.
1 to 3 hours.
Yeah. What are we doing? Raising it too? Good, man. Well, so you did the sirloins.
Yeah.
And anything special with those? You just did the hot sauce a little bit.
I didn't even do hot sauce this time.
Did you? Okay.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you listen to? Yeah.
I'll have to go back and listen to the tape.
God.
You did one side of Fire in the Hole.
One, just on one, just for my wife and I. But no, I just kept it simple. I didn't marinate anything. Didn't rub it down. I used. I didn't even put olive oil on it or anything. I just did just some real basic pepper on both sides, and then ground pounder.
Mm-hmm. Nice, man.
Yeah.
I was looking at some recipes before, and we're looking at the filet mignons.
Woo!
Wrapped
in bacon.
Wrapped
Greg?
in bacon.
Man.
The local Quick Trip has those on sale all the time.
Have you ever gotten one?
I haven't, man.
Man, it's time.
I saw it. Like one of my buddies posted yesterday because we have the.
I thought I was your only buddy.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't think you had that.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Okay. Now I know you're lying. Buddy,
one of my acquaintances.
Situational acquaintance.
So we got the Facebook group, Forged by Fire. So
Heard
if anybody wants to go out there, you can go find us. But he posted like he picked up some of those.
Did he?
Yeah. He grilled them up.
What did he say they were good?
Yeah. He used some of our, I think, all-purpose seasoning on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I see them all the time. I'm intrigued. I mean, Quick Trip, it usually has good stuff.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
That's the local gas station.
What's stopping you from?
Yes, gas station steaks. I don't know, man.
Get off your high horse. Look at you.
last time, I don't know.
You've eaten way worse. I've seen it, man. I don't know what you're worried about.
Well, that's true. Well, you talk me into it, Ben.
That's what I'm here for,
Yeah,
Greg.
we'll do. That's what we should do. We should do a review of Quick Trip meats.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
You decided to volunteer me, I was gonna say you try it. Let me know how it is.
Well, we'll do one podcast dedicated just to, Quick
Sure.
Trip meats.
I got more of that.
Steaks,
Yeah.
bacon. Good.
Can't
Yeah.
go wrong.
Yeah, but for this filet mignon, like it's obviously like a more tender cut of meat,
Yeah, it's
a little bit more expensive. So he marinated it quite a bit, and I'm looking at
Marinated it quite a bit.
marinated it. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you marinate it in?
So I'm looking at the how to grill.
You're learning
From
I
Steve
see what you're
Raichlen.
saying. I thought you were saying like the guy who did the.
Oh no.
Okay.
He just grilled them up on the grill.
Okay.
Let's see. So like this one that I'm looking at.
Would you marinate a
I
filet
think-
mignon like that?
We gotta get cultured sometimes, Ben. So maybe I
Yeah,
would.
that's fair. Would you ever? What about a red wine for filet
Yeah.
mignon? Would you do that?
Sure. Yeah.
I
I've
know.
used red wine for worse.
Well, I mean, I know
I
you
made
don't
like
like
a
to.
stew with it.
You don't like to waste it. Is the
Yeah. Well. Yeah. But for the flavor, it's not my wine.
it's your wife's.
It's my wife's. Yeah.
Sure. Nothing but the good stuff.
Right. Yeah.
$20,
Damn.
$20, $30
Whoa,
bottle.
whoa.
Here we go.
Yeah.
You're using it to cook
Okay,
with,
money
Greg.
bags. No, but he just like a real simple marinade for like a steak or something. Like he's using, crushed garlic,
Ooh.
some bay leaves,
Onions, do you ever
some
do
thyme, some olive oil. Oh, he's using some juniper berries and some gin or
Ooh.
gin. So you can use gin or juniper berries.
Probably use juniper berries and make a gin and tonic for myself.
Oh, that's a good call.
Yeah.
And then some salt, some butter, some shallots. But no, he just marinates it. This is what he uses for filet mignon, and he says 2 to 4 hours in the fridge. 2 to 4 hours for your marinades if you're doing a steak.
That's a good point, Greg. When you've marinated your steaks before, have you done them overnight, or are you typically doing them about kind of a few hours before you're cooked?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm planning that far ahead, Ben, I got a lot more time on my hands. But no, it's usually half hour, couple hours, maybe the morning of. Like if I know, we're doing steaks tonight, I'm gonna start marinating these now. But yeah, it's usually the day of type of thing.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't want it to take over my the flavor of my steak.
You don't think it'll enhance it?
I mean, personally, I don't think a filet mignon needs to be marinated that much. I'm going for that cut of meat. I definitely think there's probably some cheaper cuts that you could get that I might marinate instead to kind of enhance. I don't know. That's just me personally. I don't know.
Okay, I might try that out, just to see. Maybe it does enhance the flavor of it. Bring the dish together.
Sure.
But I think that's one I might try out.
I can see that. Like you were talking about this specific recipe.
Yeah. I mean, it looks mighty tasty. We got some pictures here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a filet mignon?
I don't. I'd have to go get one.
Okay. Well,
I'll see if Quick Trip has it. Yeah, they do. They got the bacon wrapped ones.
Yeah, perfect, man.
Perfect.
So as soon as we get out of this podcast, we'll head out and
man, we just come up with great ideas on this
all
thing.
the time.
Mm-hmm.
Just win.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, we could talk about steaks all day, but
we sure could, man.
it's awesome. I mean, I've smoked a few too, just for a little bit. Put it indirect grill, so almost like I guess you could say reverse, not reverse here, but smoked it for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on indirect grill, smoke it, and then when I'm ready to just throw it right over the fire, the coals and crisp them up or char it up a little bit on each side, till it gets that temp that I want.
Mm-hmm. When you've done that, did you have to kind of throw more charcoal in there to get it nice and hot?
No, just because if I'm doing that, you could still get the same thing with the maybe I'll put a little bit more in the chimney to get started. Otherwise, I mean that's probably a good thing to point out. Like, you don't need a full chimney if you're just doing steaks, for the most part. You could probably do a half a chimney, dump it out, and then you'll get get to a good temp, at least right over the steaks, or right, by the steaks to grill them up nice, hot and fast. But maybe if I'm doing like that, if I'm doing indirect a little bit right beforehand, maybe I'll put a little bit more charcoal in the chimney, and then, it'll give me a little bit more time to smoke it a little bit and then char it up.
So I don't want to put you on the spot, man, but what would you say? What would you say is like the advantage to doing it like that, where you're kind of smoking it for a little bit and then putting it over to crisp it up a touch?
Well, I mean, for me, it's the flavor. I mean, It depends.
You're just trying to get more of a smoky,
of a smoky flavor to it.
Have it spend a little bit more time out on the grill.
Yeah. Because I mean, if you're just doing it direct over the heat, you're going to get the heat. You're not going to get much of the smoke, so to speak. I mean, you get that nice grill, charcoal flavor, but you're not going to get any, permeated smoke. That if you smoke it a little bit first, so if I throw in some wood chips of, that Jack, or like the Jack Daniels wood chips, or pecan or oak or whatever, you're going to get that a little bit more, and then you put it over. So, I mean, that's an advantage for me. And plus, if I got time, like, I love the smell.
Yeah.
So
naturally.
let it go throughout the neighborhood. Let them get a little jealous.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah. But I mean, that's the advantage for me, is I get to be outside a little bit longer.
There it is.
Yeah, I get to smell the smoke, and then I get to have some good meat.
That's fair. No, I just wanted to see what like your reasoning behind it was. Man, I remember, I think that was I did that once. I used like a tin pan. This is like a long time ago. It was one of the. I did it. I had. I don't know why I did quite a bit, and I had it all in like kind of a tin pan, and then I took it out of that and threw it on. It was pretty dry.
Oh man,
it was rough. I remember my wife saying like, "Huh, that's one way to do it."
Well.
Yep. Again, it's probably like 5-7 years ago. I've never done it since. So
well, it's good. That's what you learned. You learn from your mistakes, and then you grow from it. That's how we get better, Ben.
It sure is. Here we are today.
Yeah.
And screw up fish and go back to hot dogs.
We're gonna talk about it in 5 years and be like, "Yeah, remember that?"
Yeah. Still suck at it. You trash bag.
All right, man. Well, you got anything coming up this week?
Man,
besides some quick trip filet mignon.
I mean, yeah. Besides that, man, I think I pulled out a chuck roast. Nice, it's good, thick. And I kind of want to. I know you've talked about this in the past, doing that, and want to take the time, kind of go through the process, marinate it. And when I have time, right? Like I might not be able to do it this week. And we'll explain why in a minute, but I kind of want to do that, and then almost do like that initial sear, and then throw it in a cast iron with some potatoes and carrots, and almost do like a stew with it. But and the reason why we won't have time, Greg, is we'll be at an event this week.
Yeah, we're gonna be out at the Milwaukee Sports Show.
Thursday,
March 9th through the Sunday the 12th.
Yep.
We got a corner booth, Ben. A corner booth. So
put us in the corner, Greg.
Yeah, no, that just means in the aisle in the corner, like where it's multiple avenues.
It'll be the busiest corner in the whole place.
So we're gonna be out that way. It's at the Wisconsin State Fair Park in West Dallas, and we're looking forward to it. We're gonna see some great people out there. If you're in the area, if you're at the show, come say hi. We love to talk to you. Love to chat barbecue or grilling with you. Just check out the rest of the show. And there's going to be a lot of other great vendors there too. A lot of great
campers for sale.
Campers,
right?
I think boats. I don't know.
Find out when
we'll find out when we get there. Yeah.
You buying a boat this year, Greg?
Not this year.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. So if you're out in the Milwaukee area, we'd love to see you. We'll be out there. I think it's 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and then Sunday it's
Thursday through
Saturday,
yep.
And then Sunday's 10 to 5.
And then don't forget it's daylight savings time this weekend.
Is
Greg?
It really?
Yeah,
I did not know that. Thank you for reminding me.
I know. I figured you'd be late, so I didn't want you to.
Yeah.
No more excuses, Greg.
Yeah, 10 o'clock's really early for me.
It sure is. Now with the time change.
Spring forward. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, dang it. I'll be dragging.
It's your least favorite one,
right?
Isn't it?
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
What about you, buddy? Real quick, are you grilling anything?
Man,
what's on You're all over the place.
Yeah, I'm all over the
Yeah,
place.
that's
So I'm
fair.
getting prepared for the show. So I'm going to be packing up and
see if we can't bring some brats and just use one of these campers to cook out in or something.
Give a demonstration.
Sure.
They did ask us, but we said no. We politely declined for this one. But there'll be some other demonstrations there. Like our buddies Mad Dog and Miro are going to be out there doing.
Buddies?
Yeah. They got the backyard grilling section. I don't know. They're doing that over there.
Good.
But yeah. So if you're out that way, feel free to stop by and say hi.
Absolutely. We'd love to talk to you. Love to talk grilling and hear what you have, what you guys have going on at home, or what you use to grill on.
Yep.
Kind of all the equipment you have. We love. Like I said, we love doing this. We love talking about it, especially with all of you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
come up and say hi.
Come up and say hi. And if you can't be here, make sure you get out and grill.
Absolutely. Take advantage. The weather's awesome.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we'll talk to you later.
Take it easy.
Cheers.